The man that has some good answers for us. Prosperity Group gentleman is here, Greg Ellie. I called you a gentleman because you are.
Well, that's not everybody calls me a gentleman, so that's a good thing.
You're a smart gentleman, we know that. Prosperity Group. Of course, we're going to learn today maybe best ways to protect what money we might have in a 401k or an IRA.
You know, Jack, I had a conversation with a friend today, and he's changing employment. And we were talking, he mentioned something about his 401k. He said he was going to move his old 401k into his new 401k, and that's a mistake.
Is that called a rollover?
It's a rollover.
Is that the term?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told him, don't do that, because you have the ability to roll it into an IRA where you get more control than leaving it in the 401k. And that's a really bad mistake, because what happens, all of that 401k is exposed in the market. But if I self-direct it into roll it over into a self-directed IRA, I now have better control of my funds, and that bucket of money is safer.
But you see that mistake a lot, because that's a
Yes.
normal term people use.
Yeah.
Rolling it over to another 401k at another business when they change jobs.
And that's really a mistake. And so the other big mistake that people make is not doing what's called the in-service rollover that you can typically do at 59 and a half. I had a man that listened to our radio show. He came to see me. He had almost $2 million, and one of his 401ks was $1 million. And we put it into an account that we immediately added over $250,000 to his account. And he said, Greg, this sounds too good to be true. He goes, why isn't everybody doing it? I said, well, because I don't have $1 million of advertising budget like the big brokerage companies. And I said, that's why I do radio and TV, to get the word out. But we were able to help him, and now he has guaranteed increasing income for him and his wife if they want it, and they can pass it on to their kids. I mean, it really hedges them against inflation.
God, you've got some great answers for people.
Well, we try. I mean, this stuff works, and nobody gets hurt. That's the beauty.
Well, now, as people see your mug for the first time here on TV7, they say, well, can we talk to you? Can we sit down with you?
Absolutely. We are reachable. We have a team of people.
Yeah. I'm
in several states. We're expanding, but they can call our office, call Sandra at the office, and any of our team can help. And usually I'm involved in all of the cases, and we help people on a regular basis.
That's great. And no fee for the first consult, I guess.
No fee. No fee at all. We don't charge any fees. And here's the other thing. The accounts I just described to you have no fees. We get paid by the company, so the client doesn't even see fees coming out of their account.
Is that right?
Yeah, the man that brought in $1 million in his 401ks, he said, Greg, I'm paying 2% in fees. I said, that's $20,000 a year. So we just eliminated $20,000 a year of fees.
You made him more money, and you saved him money.
Saved him money,
Same
and
thing
now
as
he doesn't
money.
have the market risk either.
God,
that's the beauty.
That's amazing. Where are you located? We know the locals. But
well, we're in Greenville, South Carolina, Seneca and Spartanburg, and in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Sarasota, Bradenton, Florida.
Bradenton, I know
where I
the
used
town.
to be a tennis pro.
He was a tennis pro. Can you believe that?
You know, Jack, one of the things that I'm very concerned about, and I actually said this on the radio, I think we're about to have a crash.
Really?
A financial crash. I really do. I think the chances are very high. Things are pointing that way. Inflation is high. Gas is almost $8 a dollar in California.
Let's go.
And now the governor of California wants to run for, take over Joe Biden's place. So things are going to get interesting again, and it could bode very bad for the market.
Well, we will see what we will see. Now, again, what's your website again? I know we can go directly to the web and see your business, but you also have another name for your website.
Yeah, mymoneyissafe.com.
Okay.
And what happens is they can go to our YouTube site, they can go to get some papers. I did a Kiplinger article. So a lot of different sources that people can educate themselves.
And we talked earlier last time you were in the building about your radio shows are not going to continue because of the changed format of the radio station.
Right. We've been asked to go to some other stations, and we may, but unfortunately, WGTK sold their station, and so they've been there for years. It's the former Bob Jones station.
Yeah.
And now they are leaving. Now I am on Salem all throughout Florida, so I've got a great relationship with Salem, and so we're going to continue, but we're trying to direct people where they're going to go to hear us in Greenville, so we'll let them know.
You're developing a podcast, and you are on YouTube now.
Yes, sir. That is correct, Jack.
MyMoneyIsSafe.com.
That's the plan.
Greg Ellie, Prosperity Group. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Jack.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Former tennis player. How about that? Thank you for coming, Greg.
Appreciate you, Jack.